All right, guys, welcome back. We are watching Made in Abyss Season 1, Episode 13. This is the finale. Not only is it finale, but it is long. This is 47 minutes. I did not know about that. So, guess we're in for a long one today. Last time, well, all the last couple minutes of the last episode kind of stole the show, because Mitty. What are we gonna do about Mitty? I'm worried about it. I am concerned. But I mean, if this is the season finale, I'm gonna hope that we kind of wrap this up with like Rico too. I kind of hope we're gonna end the season with Rico still unconscious and that would suck. But I mean, 47 minutes long. Surely everything will be a-okay. They're gonna reach the bottom of the abyss. Rico's mom's gonna be there, and then they're gonna magically teleport back up to the top and live happily ever after. And then season 2 is going to be a nice slice of life, right? That's what's going to happen. All right, got it all figured out. So we're watching season 1, episode 13 of Made in Abyss. You can line your own copy up with this if you want to. We are starting in 3, 2, 1. Oh. Journeys from which one can never return. Hmm. Sure, that's what Nanachi said essentially. Yeah, like I guess despite the change that will happen to you. Yeah. That is an interesting point, right? Hmm. That things truly will never be the same, ever, for anyone, at any moment. You know what I mean? Like, it's like this yearning for holding on to something for so long. Hmm. Never thought about that before. Because, like, the change that the Abyss, like, the significance of going into the Abyss is obviously it's so explicit, right? Like, because you can never come out, but those opening lines there say some interesting things about that, I think. Please kill Mitty for me. Oh, can Reg do that? I mean, can Reg do that? This is the last time we get this opening, isn't it? I like. I just don't know, right? He's such a cinnamon bun. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be so hard on him. Like. But it's an interesting thing for him, right? Because he's always like this. He always wants to do what other people want him to do. You know what I mean? That's his whole thing, right? That's why he lacks so much individuality. That's kind of his struggle. But he's like so emotional and so I don't know. It's interesting. It's an interesting conflict for him. I'm trying to think, like, hmm. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Right now, I'm on team. We should probably kill Mitty, and I understand why Nanachi wants to do that, right? Especially after the dream sequence, right, where it seems like Mitty is just in never-ending suffering. I mean, that's really sad, right? The idea that Mitty has just been suffering this whole time, and Nanachi. I mean, we assume Nanachi doesn't even know, right, whether Mitty's suffering or not. The really sad part about it is it shows that there is some amount of Mitty left in there. But oh, what a beautiful, wow. The challengers. Oh, he passed out. Yeah, because he shot his thing or the incinerator. Oh, from the spikes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Oh, flashback. This surely not in the abyss, right? That'd be fucking crazy if there's a snow icy area. I don't know how that would happen in the abyss. Must just be another part of the world. Is that not that looks a whole lot like Nanachi as a human, doesn't it? Oh. City at the bottom of the world. Interesting. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a very good place. Makes you appreciate the orphanage and Orth, huh? Oh, that look. Whoa! Whoa! What? Come on! Jesus! Oh. What is he doing here? New approach, free from the influence of conventional wisdom. Conventional wisdom. Tyranny. That's a little bit. I don't know if I like that at all. Like what? A bunch of Bondrewd, yeah, a bunch of kids that like what won't be missed because they're orphans. Hmm. Interesting. And of course, Nanachi. That's an interesting motivation to be so enraptured by the Abyss, right? It paints it in a different light, right? It shows that like the Abyss is so well known, I guess, all around the world. It's like even this book about it, you know? All these kids know about it, seemingly. These kids are mean. Is that MIDI? It is. Yeah, the eyes. So we're not the only ones, huh? I guess kids from other places, right? Because Nanachi didn't know MIDI before this. Okay. They look kind of creepy. 1,300 meters, the fifth layer. Okay. Sea of corpses. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh man, this is not. This can't be right. Because I mean, bringing these kids down there to the fifth layer, like they can't. They are they gonna? Would they survive the curse of the fourth layer? Right. I don't know what the curse of the fifth layer is, but the curse of the fourth layer, they wouldn't be able to survive, right? Never had good food before. That's what Nanashi said. Hmm. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know if Nanachi has specific desires like that, you know? Yeah. Oh, man. That bad, huh? Hmm. If you say so. Sure, sure. Right. Hmm. Ah. Sadly, I don't think becoming a white whistle is, what Bondrewd is bringing you down here to do. That's interesting, though, right? Hmm. MIDI like giving Nanachi or like MIDI having such a strong purpose, I guess, something that she wants to do compared to Nanachi, right? So much like Rico. Interesting. It's like the weird language that's in like the opening and stuff, right? Oh god. Maybe. Oh, if only. That's like the shot that Nanachi thought of in like episode 11. We're here at the Sea of Corpses. I wonder how old they all are. It's hard to tell with like the art style. More than 10 meters. No, that's good to know. I didn't know. Okay, more than 10 meters. That's actually a pretty significant height, honestly. There's the weird laser thing. Man, what is it? It sure is. Ooh. Ah. Sure. Let's go see our room. The Abyssal Faith. Oh, okay. Interesting. Someone who has wished for life. Okay, that kind of makes sense, right? It's an unknown, so. Sure, yeah. Kind of fits with like the circle of life stuff we've talked about before. Ah, Bondrude. Okay. Have fun, Ilum. Good luck. What turn to do what exactly? Yeah, there sure are a lot fewer of you. Oh, yeah, maybe. Oh, God, the music is so good. Ooh, MIDI first. Hmm. So is Bondrewd using these children? I mean, it seems like to me like we're doing like weird experiments, right? Like with the Abyss, right? Because I mean, we know what's going to happen to MIDI. She's going to be subjected to the Six Slayers curse, right? But what is the difference between MIDI and Nanachi, right? All alone. Was Nanachi chosen somehow? Oh, sneaking around. What a terrifying place. Oh, Sovereign of Dawn. That was his title. I see. Yeah, I guess it is kind of late, huh? What a shot. So tall and imposing. Hmm. What? Oh, wow. What a thing to say. Why? What? I, what? I'm not making use of them as humans. Right, right. Great. Why even use children? I mean, I guess because the idea, I mean, it literally seems to be they're like orphans that like no one's gonna miss or something, I guess. Oh, thank God. Thank God we stumbled upon her right as she's about to get put through the torture blender or whatever. Oh God. Right. Oh, there's two spots. It's your turn. Okay. Good. Fucking and these other creepy ass dudes he got with him. Okay. So this is yeah, he's just testing the curse, I guess, right? Just on orphaned children. Awesome. Good. No, that's great. That's really cool. And it's like no, and it's like he succeeds with Nanachi, right? For forcing the oh, what a okay, interesting. It forces the curse all to one side. Awesome, awesome. What a cool, awesome guy. Well, did he? No, he abused your I don't know your innocence. Yeah, and like I guess he never said you guys would be exploring the abyss. Oh, okay, great, good, cool. Oh man. So it's like this. Okay, good, good. So Nanachi absolutely blames herself for what happened to Midi then, right? Like 100%, based off what Bandu just said, right? Like, Ah, what the fuck? What the fuck? This is the sixth layer? Just black nothingness down here? Wow, looks good. Looks good. Oh my god. Oh, it's the other kids. They're all like Mitty. They're all like Mitty. No, yeah. He just left them all down here. He just, what, threw them all down here? Okay. Great. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh man. Oh, and she hasn't been able to do it. Okay, here we go. Yeah, and it just happens. Okay. I mean, it's so weird. It's like Nanachi is still affected by the curse in some way, but not like that. Oh yeah, finally found like a purpose, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like what she was searching for the whole time. Oh my god. Oh, great. Oh, Jesus Christ. And she hasn't been able to do it this whole time to kill her and, the whole abyssal faith. Jesus fuck. What a fucking Bondrude. Yeah. Oh, man. What a fucking so he just kept Nanachi down here to help with the research this whole time? Like, cool. Great. Oh, what's okay? A byproduct such as this. Okay. Oh! It's made. Okay. So, it's not that Nanachi hasn't tried. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Why? Okay, right. Cool. Awesome. No, we gotta kill this guy. The ninth time she's been resurrected. Okay. We gotta kill this guy. 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 Awesome. Yeah. Holy shit. No fucking kidding what Nanachi said about not wanting to tell Reg about their backstory. And it's like you have to assume Nanachi stayed this whole time because, like, I mean, without Mitty, they just had no purpose, you know what I mean? Like, Mitty was the only purpose they ever found. Ah. But it's like Mitty is all they have. Oh, the one, yeah. Ah. No way to communicate at all. Oh man. Oh my god, yeah. No, this is why like what Nanachi talked about injecting Mitty with the poison, right? Oh, other people. Yeah. To she was trying to kill her, right? Yeah, of course. Can't do that with Mitty. Oh, yeah. I mean, just a way to kill her at all, right? How long has it been, right? How many graves? I mean, how long has Nanachi been alive then? You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Light that returns all to the core. Telling him all of this to tell him why she wants Mitty dead, right? Oh, okay. Like, yeah, just like Reg's laser. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, sure. Okay, yeah, I believe that she probably, I mean, there's some amount of her in there. It's clear that she's suffering and in pain, but like whether or not she has any real connection to this body or not, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's like her soul is just there essentially, right? Like that isn't really Mitty, right? Like Mitty's soul is just trapped in it, I suppose, right? Or at least, I mean, that's something comforting to tell yourself, right? Because then it's better than thinking Mitty's just gone completely. It would be so hard for Reg to do this, though, right? Oh, don't give up already. I mean, well, yeah. Especially because Rico, yeah, Rico is so similar to Mitty, you know? Like, so it really is. Like, Mitty sees herself in Reg so much, you know? Yeah, and it's like, and this is, yeah, and like Reg seeing Nanachi is so fragile here, it's the opportunity for Reg to, like, do something for her, you know what I mean? Because Reg is always the one who does what other people tell him to do, essentially, right? Sure, right. Yeah, because Mitty is the purpose she's found. I mean, she said as much, right? That she found her treasure, right? That Mitty, she had no purpose, and Mitty was the one with the purpose, and she shared that purpose with her, you know? Oh, man. How many days has it been? Hmm. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, God, don't cook again. I was just thinking about how, like, every day that passes, it must just be, I don't know. I wonder what Nanchi thinks about it, right? Because once Rico's healed, we're leaving, right? Okay, Reg, let's see. Let's put your money where your mouth is, buddy. Let's see if you can cook. Yeah, let her help at least. Come on. He just doesn't trust her at all to do anything. Oh no. Oh god. Yeah, can you eat a shroom bear? Do they have meat that, like, is edible? Oh god. Oh no. I probably, yeah, most likely, right? Oh god. Oh no. It looks slimy. Hmm? How's it taste? How is it? That can't be right. No, Nanachi's pellet just gotta be off. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. It's gotta be good. Oh, oh god. We need Rico. Rico needs to wake up fast. Oh, fuck. Heights, yeah, come on. Oh no, what do we do without Rico? We are lost without her. Ooh. Oh god, is she like reading her a bedtime story? Oh god. My heart, please. It's why. Oh man. Like she's so attached to her still. And it's like, and like Reg looking at Rico right now, right? Like it's like he's thinking about if he was in that same situation, you know? And it's like because it has to be so because the same way Nanachi sees herself in Reg, Reg has to see Rico and Mitty, the similarities, right? Oh man. Ah. Oh yeah, I mean it'd be hard. That's is it okay to leave things as they are? That's a very complicated question, I feel like. Oh, beautiful. Man, the music has been so good this episode. Okay. Well, that's not. It's impossible to know. Right? Sure, right. Well, what Mitty wanted, though, right? I mean, it's kind of like the argument for I don't know. Sure. Oh, I sure, yeah. She can't die, right? Yeah. Suffer forever. Yeah. And even if it's just her soul that's trapped in there, right? Oh man. Yeah, just literally forever, right? Like last chance for us. Okay. But what about you? Oh, yeah. Ah, well, I mean that. Yeah, Rico can't just be your stand-in for MIDI, right? You need to have a purpose beyond just living for another person, right? Oh, because Nanshi's life was just purposeless for so long, and the most purpose she ever found was in MIDI. Oh, fuck. Oh god. Oh man. Okay. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh Jesus. Oh, not like this. Oh, yeah, like she feels like it was like selfish, right? That's a scary thing to say, though, I feel like. So emotionally stunted, I feel like, right? Like she's not looking away, right? Not even looking. It's like she isn't able to process what's about to happen, basically, right? Fuck. Oh, man. Really? Really? We're just doing it? Okay. Oh, man. She not go through with it? I mean, but then what? I mean, yeah. He's so hard to just give up on her, you know? Despite what she said, there's no way to turn her back. Ooh, on the flowers. Oh my god, after that? Oh fuck. Man, he did it. Oh, all the stuffed animals too. All the I mean hundreds of hours she has to have spent stitching these together. Will it work? It- yeah, it looks like it. Man. Oh, Just gone. Just literally nothing left. Ah, man. Well, I mean, oh, come on. Man. Like, I, I, yeah, it's like finally forced to move on, right? It's like this whole time you've just been essentially trapped, just like her, right? I mean, oh my god. Okay. Okay. Right, sure. Hi, Liza. No, and it's like, man, I feel like I'm not even processing this scene. Okay, sure. Oh, man. Oh god. Not again. Oh, Rika's up. Oh my god. Thank god. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Rico's alive. Just when we needed her most. Yeah, don't fall. I wonder how much Rico remembers, right? Of all of that. Oh, thank God she woke up right now. Oh, yeah, right, right. Come on. That's... yeah, come on. I guess Nanashi doesn't want to throw her off like she was with Reg. Oh, sure, I guess. Okay, what does that mean? Oh my god, and Nanashi gets to eat good food for the first time ever. Holy shit. God, what a fucking emotional whiplash. Gotta start crying. Like, man. Yeah, no, she literally has never eaten good food before, right? God, Rico must be so interested by Nanachi, you know what I mean? Yeah, it was fine. It was okay. No big deal. It was nothing. Thank God it was something Rika knew how to cook. I guess I believe in Rika. Oh God. Oh Jesus. Yeah, she had that dream. Oh, what is Rika gonna think about that? They're gonna tell her about it, of course. What is okay? What is Nanachi gonna think about this dream as well? Oh yeah, like Mitty stuck inside that body, probably, right? Oh, oh, yeah, yeah. Didn't even understand what I was anymore. And there's Mitty. Mm-hmm. Gotta hope Mitty got something out of this connection with Ruko too, right? I mean, it gives you hope that this whole idea of this abyssal faith thing is like true, right? That Mitty's soul truly has been freed, right? That she still exists in some sense. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, on she goes. Yeah, yeah. Filled with longing. The longing that never goes away. It's like some part of Mitty certainly lives on in Rico still, you know? Yeah. Oh, sure, true. Okay. Right. Sure. I suppose. Like, what, the idea that Rico has some weird connection to this kind of thing, you know? Yeah, don't fail. Like, Nanachi feels she did on some level, I'm sure. Oh, yeah, gonna tell her. What happened with Mitty? Man, oh. Ooh, like a hot spring. Oh god, is it safe? I say, yeah. They're not like that hippo thing on the second layer, are they? What, like it's hot? Okay, right, calm down. Yeah, he's a robot. He might break, even though we've seen him swimming before. Is he? If you say so. Oh. Oh, yeah, don't slip. It's like bioluminescent algae, almost, right? You ever seen, like, videos of that? Ooh. Okay. Reg, calm down. When do we get to take those mushrooms off on our arm? I guess. The fish didn't bite you, did it? Okay. What are we doing? What are we doing? Reg, come on. Okay. Nanashi, come on. Don't say that. Don't remind Reg of that right now. Like, actually. Like, that is not a good memory. Nanashi would take a week to dry off. She can't get in there. Come on. Oh, so when you were dead, I had to try and revive you. Yeah, it must be real bittersweet, huh? Yeah, right, right. Sure, sure. Okay, that's great. Right. What are we doing? Oh, okay. We're taking out the mushrooms. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Nanashi did say they hurt really bad. Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, okay. Well, oh. Well, you know what? Doesn't look great, but better than not having an arm, right? We're trying to move, I guess, right? Yeah. Okay. Sure, sure. Oh, yeah. A lot better than nothing. Oh, Craig, come on. Don't. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, she remembers that much. Oh, come on. He's so insecure, you know? Yeah. I literally. uh, sure, right. Yeah. I mean, also, like, you're the one who saved her from not dying against the orb piercer, right? Like, I mean, interrupting them. Oh, yeah, please, please do, right? You need a new purpose. We gotta move on, right, Nanachi? We gotta keep going. Come on. What are you gonna do otherwise, right? Been stuck here for so long, right? Oh, God. Oh, come on. Mm-hmm. Sure. And I mean, Rika herself is so much like Mitty, you know? Also, Greg, don't agree to her not being able to rely on you. Come on. Oh, yeah. The fifth layer. Yeah. Oh, sure. Sure. I guess. On we go. On we go. Right. Right. Right, right, right. Hmm. God, this has been a fucking beautiful episode. Like, holy shit. Ooh. What are we doing? What, sending this up? Oh, shit. No way this makes, like, a message, I assume, right? Makes it all the way up? No way. Preparation of preserved medicines. Oh, sure. Shouts to Mitty. Oh, it's making it. Holy shit. Oh, fuck. Stay away, Madoka Jack. Rep those things again. They've been worthy sacrifices. Sorting of cave raiding equipment. Yeah, we gotta get ready to go. Oh, let's go! Marulk, yes! Go get that! What the hell is this giant thing? Squid thing. Procurement water repellent materials. Oh, the whole squad. Oh, they're not. Yeah, they're not opening it. They're just sending it back up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I mean, you assume they probably don't even know. They don't even know it's from Rico, right? That's probably something they do pretty often for messages. Oh, there's Ozen. The smallest smirk ever. Arm rehabilitation. We're getting there. We're getting there. Ooh, okay. Nice, nice. Ooh, the God, what was this called? Corpse Weeper. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh shit! Come on. Oh, oh, oh my God. The music, the imagery. Oh, it's beautiful. Barely hanging on by a thread, but we fucking made it. Oh, God, Rika looks so cute there. Completion of a new backpack. Perfect. We could all fit inside of it. The music. Who's gonna pick it up? Leader? Nat? Shiggy? Someone. Someone's gonna find it. It's Nat. Let's go. Is that Shiggy? Maybe. Someone. Oh, man. What a fucking beautiful season. What a beautiful episode. What a beautiful story. Oh my God. God, it looks so good. Oh, incredible. Man, that was amazing. Okay, let's get going. Ah, finally leaving it behind. It's got to be so hard. But finally, right? It's like, ah, yeah. How long do you think Nanachi was there for, right? I mean, all those graves. But we keep going. We keep going. Nothing is ever, nothing can ever be returned to how it was, right? Things always change. Ooh. That is a interesting note to end it on, right? Not quite hopeful, not quite. Ooh, because it's like uncertain, right? Looks like we're down in the lab area again. Yeah, there. I see her signal has disappeared. Oh, he's like tracking them. Oh, great. Good. Cool. Well, we're on our way. We're on our way, buddy. Don't you worry. Okay, good. Love him. Love that guy. Love that guy. Okay, that was a fucking ridiculously good episode. Like, what the hell? Okay, we will talk about it in the discussion. Okay, let's talk about the episode. Man, that was a good episode. There was a very good season finale. Yeah, I don't know, the way this wrapped everything up. This was definitely the best episode, which is like crazy because I didn't think anything would ever top like episode 1 because episode 1 was like insane. But this episode was nuts. It's a very good episode. Um, I don't know. I really like a lot of the stuff that we discussed in this episode. It was very, very unique, very cool. Obviously, I mean, just like, I guess, since we're through with the season, let's talk about it as a whole, right? I really like this show a lot. The themes are there. It's very hard to a lot of stuff I feel like it's layered behind a lot of like, I don't know, levels of analogy. There's so much stuff that I feel like I'm still not really picking up on completely, but it's definitely a very deep show. It's definitely very much so that like, it all comes down to like what you view the abyss as, I guess, right? And then it's like the relationship all of these characters have with the abyss, and that's kind of that's how we explore it, right? Both thematically and like literally in the story as well, like literally, like physically, right? Um, but I don't know. It's been very fun to like I don't know. The world is really cool. I love all of the like just the way the world works and like all the I don't know like the wildlife. That's been one of my favorite parts. The author definitely put a lot of thought into it, and it's very cool. The music, oh my god, the music has been so good in this entire show. It's been fucking crazy. God, I gotta start listening to this OST because Jesus, it is so good. And this episode especially, like at the beginning here, and then this scene when they're sending up the message. God, it's insane how good the music is. How much it like makes it, you know. Um, Man, what else? I just really obviously like the goal of the show is to make you feel the same kind of longing and intrigue that the characters in the show feel as well, like for the Abyss, and it achieves that very well, right? Like it really it that's its goal and it does it like perfectly. You know what I mean? Because like man, I don't know, it's just great. Like the structure of the Abyss, it like lends itself to that so well with like the multiple layers and stuff, you know, because you always want to know like what's on the next layer. You know what I mean? You have like defined points where shit's gonna be crazy and different, right? So it's just more and more. Yeah, it's great. I love like how Reg is essentially our character that people can explain things to because he lost all of his memories, right? So man, it's great. I love it. Nanachi's inclusion here in these last few episodes, she has fucking stolen the show for me. I love Nanachi. Like, God, just like the best character, actually. It's like maybe just my favorite character in the show now. So that's good, I guess. No, it's so good. It's so great. What's crazy is like this was season one, right? It feels like we just have so much more to go. You know what I mean? This show ever ending, that's hard to even imagine. I feel like it would be against the message of the show for the show to ever end. You know what I mean? So basically what I'm saying is they gotta continue it forever. Um but I don't know. Man, really good. I really deeply enjoyed this whole season and all of this. So I don't know. Let's talk about the actual episode. We start with some amazing narration from Liza, which is kind of links some stuff together that I hadn't really thought of before. So I'm really glad we had this. Journeys from which one can never return, treasures that can never be reclaimed, lives that can never come home. Nearly all things in this world will never go back to the way they once were. So this is interesting because to me, alongside like this imagery and then like the very explicit things that it feels like those lines are like referencing, you know, God, there's stuff in my eyes. Like with what it's showing us, right? Like it literally shows us Rika going down into the abyss, like treasures that can never be reclaimed. Well, what does that make you think of after watching the episode, right? Um, all these things that are, you know, these significant consequences of the things that the characters in the story have done, right? Like early on, I feel like it was something that was emphasized pretty extremely about how dangerous and, you know, awful the abyss is, right? And how Rico's just going to go down there and get one shot, you know, and it's like it's suicide to go down there, all this shit, you know. And like we talked about how it is a pretty significant decision to decide to, you know, dedicate your life to going into the abyss because it's something you can't undo, right? Um, and that's being compared to like all these things, right? All of these things that can never be undone, right? Nearly all things in this world will never go back to the way they once were, right? Understanding that, people still continue to get up and take another step forward, right? Um, it makes me feel like the extreme consequences of going into the abyss, the fact that you can never return from it, the fact that yeah, it's a journey with no return, right? It's kind of just a extreme version of like doing anything ever, right? Because it what Liza says here is completely true, right? Nothing will ever go back to the way it was ever, right? So any decisions you ever make, anything you ever do, I mean, just existing and moving forward in time, you are always making decisions that means you know you can never go back. You know what I mean? So like sure, the abyss literally prevents you from returning to the surface or whatever, right? But is that so different from any decisions, anything that you do in your life? You know what I mean? Like nothing like that will ever be the way it was. Nothing like that will go back to the way it was before because life moves on, right? It just keeps going, right? So I don't know, that's something I had never really thought of, but it makes a lot of sense, right? Because it's like, yeah, the abyss is pretty like, I guess, it's pretty extreme, the consequences, I guess, for deciding to go down into the abyss, you know. But again, it's like if we think about the abyss is just, I don't know, like doing anything in life, dedicating your life to doing anything, essentially, then yeah, right, doing anything, nothing will go back to the way it once was, even if it's not on as grand of a scale of like making the decision to, you know, make your last dive into the abyss, right? But I don't know, that's just something I hadn't really thought about, but it makes a lot of sense, right? I mean, even like, I mean, you can apply this to so many things, right? Like, I don't know. like the way it reminds me a lot of like Nanachi in this episode, and how it makes it so clear that it's like essentially just like how Midi has been trapped for all this time. Nanachi essentially has been too, right? Nanachi has been unable to like move on with their life and like I don't know, do anything. They've just been stuck here with Midi for untold number of how long, right? Because I don't think it's like stretching it to say that Nanachi probably made all of those graves, right? So in that case, the assumption to me is that Nanachi is essentially immortal, just like Midi is, and has been down here for untold number of years, right? I mean, who knows? I guess, but a long ass time probably. So it's like Nanachi has been stuck here for a very long time, unable to move on, right? Trying to hold on to things going back to the way they once were, and that's just impossible, right? Nanachi had to face that in this episode too, right? Very directly. Understanding that people still continue to get up and take another step forward. Yeah, it's like deciding to keep going despite that. That's kind of what our characters are doing the whole time, right? I mean, that's kind of what every character and every story and every person in real life is doing, right? Whether or not you're really like thinking about the consequences of that or not, it's like it just makes you. It's in the same vein. It's just the idea of like making sure you value every moment and making sure you understand that it's about the journey, not the destination, right? Spurred on by the thought of viewing a landscape they've never seen before, they keep on walking. Right, the idea of, like this is a pretty literal way to put it, but like the idea of, a landscape you've never seen before, just like a new circumstances, a way to change your life as a whole, right? Essentially, right? Kind of just like you can kind of insert in the idea of wanting to achieve any goal into that sentence, I suppose. A longing for the unknown, you see, is something no one is capable of keeping down. Man, okay, so Nanachi asks Reg to kill Midi, of course. And through this flashback here, well, you know what, we'll talk about it. For one, this end card is fucking beautiful. Like, geez, man, they had to save this one for the last episode, huh? Very beautiful, very beautiful. Liza's hair is fucking crazy. The Challengers. The Challengers. Why is it called the Challengers? Well, I guess it's certainly they're challenging lots of things, I suppose, right? It certainly does take a lot of bravery to go through the types of things that these characters do in this episode, right? To challenge the things that they go through with, I suppose, right? And Reg passes out. Unlucky. He fired his thing. And we get a flashback with Nanachi and Midi's circumstances here. Really, this is Nanachi telling Reg all of this, right? To convince him to kill Midi, essentially. Man, and right away, it's so Nanachi is aimless. Nanachi has no purpose in life, and views themselves as already being at the bottom of the world, right? And it's interesting how the Abyss is like, I suppose just like anyone, just like the beginning narration said, the Abyss is representative of this unknown, right? This place where anything's possible, I suppose, right? Where it's just, a new landscape you haven't seen before, a new circumstances, just a change in your life, right? But they already view themselves as being at the bottom of the world. They essentially have no motivation to do anything. No, they have nothing at all, right? Which, this area makes you appreciate Orth's social programs, because the orphanage in Orth, despite the slave labor you gotta do, it seems better than this. That is for sure. Man. And all these kids are fucking mean. Jesus, this kid needs to... God. I was gonna say who raised them, but he's an orphan, so maybe he has an excuse. I don't know. And here is Bondrewd, who... So what the hell's up with Bondrewd, huh? Like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? He seems to me to just be someone who is purely interested in, like, science, right? He's the type of character where it is purely he will do anything in the pursuit of in the name of science, right? Like, he just... he just wants all of these kids as test subjects so he can mess around with the Curse of the Abyss, right? And I guess, like, he says it's, like, he kind of has, like, vaguely the facade of, like, doing it for the greater good, the idea that they could get rid of the 6 layers curse, right? They could find a way around it, but I imagine it's really just for him, right? Like, he's just this crazy scientist guy who just wants to, wants to have all of this stuff figured out, you know what I mean? He's a White Whistle, so maybe even so, he just wants to be able to go down into the 6th layer without it being his last dive, you know what I mean? He wants to conquer the Abyss, essentially. But yeah, he showed up here, says a bunch of crazy shit to the North Territory Serenity. So we can take a bunch of orphans that no one will miss and do crazy science experiments on them to, yeah, turn them into monsters. So awesome. Thanks, Bondred. You're a really cool guy. God, these kids are fucking mean. I don't keep company with idiots. Jesus. And here's Mitty. Here is Mitty. Here's our vessel. Down to the 5th layer, which is already, it's just like insane what he's doing, like bringing all these kids down there. I mean, he seems so disconnected from any kind of humanity at all. Like I guess what Ozen said about him being a real scoundrel or whatever, it was completely true, because Jesus Christ, is he a lunatic. Yeah, we're just bringing them all down to the 5th layer. I mean, already it's like these kids were not gonna be able to survive the 4th layer's curse to go back up anyway. Like, god damn. God, and this too. Nanachi eating this. Yeah, it tastes so bland. Still doesn't get to eat good food. And Mitty shows up, immediately asking Nanachi what they want to be, like what their goals are, right? And the problem, of course, is that Nanachi, yeah, doesn't have anything. Nanachi has no purpose, has no meaning in life, right? I don't know, is Nanachi without the longing? You know what I mean? Like the vague sense of longing of like anything, I guess. Maybe so, right? Doesn't really have anything, you know? Like they wanted to come to the abyss, but they don't even know why, right? They didn't really have a reason. They just, you know, they wanted to come here, I guess. Which makes sense, but yeah, don't feels like they don't have talent for anything, don't have the ability to do anything, and have no purpose or motivation at all, right? And Mitty is the one who gives them that completely. You know what I mean? Like Mitty, for one, is so much like Rico, is like the same way that Rico has been like the motivation for the reason why the story's happening now, right? Like to go down into the abyss and all of that, right? Mitty's like that for Nanachi as well, right? Like certainly didn't motivate the beginning of their adventure. That was Bondru manipulating the children like a monster. But but Mitty certainly has the same like mental effect on Nanachi that I guess you could say Rico has on like Reg, right? Like the giving them a purpose, right? Like, and it makes even more sense why Nanachi sees themselves so much in Reg, right? So we're looking at this book, Capital of the Unreturned, the Netherglyphs. The only books found in the garbage are the ones other people can't read. So what, Nanachi just figured out how to read it? I guess. Sure. Hmm. The way to pronounce netherglyphs has been lost, so syllables from our official language are used instead. Simple once you get the hang of it. Oh god. Fucking the bird screams or whatever. Ah, man. And we're here. We have arrived. Climb more than 10 meters, you suffer the strains of ascending. Good to know that it's 10 meters, I guess. We never knew that before. We didn't really have like a cap on how much it is. So here we learn about the Abyssal Faith, which is very similar. It's similar to like the Circle of Life stuff we've already talked about, right? Like the kind of the collaborative nature of society around the Abyss and the way that they view, you know, like they're piggybacking off the, you know, combined efforts of everyone who's come before them, right? It's kind of a very more literal way to view that, right? The idea that when someone dies in the Abyss, the soul returns to the bottom of the planet, and then the soul changes form and departs on a journey to someone who's wished for life, right? Very interesting. It makes me wonder how like literal this is, right? Because we've had some weird stuff that seems like it could be in the same vein as like this weird stuff about souls with the Abyss, right? It makes me think about was that last episode, I think, right? With the weird shit with Kiwi and the birthday death disease, you know? I don't know, makes you wonder, is that some weird shit related to souls? I mean, maybe, I don't know. We've had that with Rico too, with the curse repelling vessel, right? Which it didn't really repel the curse. Rico did die, but she came back to life somehow, right? And through what's like, I mean, is that did a soul from the abyssal faith reach her or something to bring her back to life, right? I don't know. It's very interesting, or something like that. The very pit, the bottom of which is still unknown, plays the part of God. Suppose it's just a source of comfort and support the cave raiders rely on. I don't know, kind of need something like that, huh? God, rest in peace, Elam. God, fucking Bondrewd is a man. Hmm. And he saved these two for the end, right? I assume because they were such good friends. I mean, that's what he says, right? Is he thinks because they're such good friends that will have an effect on the weird curse elevator thing, right? Hmm. And Nanashi sneaks out, and we see Bondrewd being fucking crazy. For one, he's like 7 feet tall, apparently. We just get this crazy shot of him. We see, okay, so it's interesting because it shows that, of course, obviously, like what Bondrewd is doing is like crazy, even for people like other like black whistles and shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think the government of Orth themselves, whatever kind of authority they even have over white whistles, right? That's yet to be seen, because white whistles are like legends in this society, right? They seem so powerful and so they have so much cultural importance, right? That it seems like really, I mean, I don't know, is Bondrewd kind of just, is there anyone that is there anything that anyone could do to stop Bondrewd from doing what he's doing? That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, because he's kind of just doing whatever he wants down here, you know? Like, not making use of them as humans. Thank God Nanashi shows up just in time to be put in the torture chambers of doom. Awesome. Awesome. Good, 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 good. So this weird curse shit, I really don't want to watch this scene again. It's horrible. They force the curse to one side, which is weird, right? They force the curse to one side, and Bondrewd seems to think that for some reason, them being such close friends and them both being humans will have some effect on this, right? I assume it has to have something to do with the weird consciousness thing, right? Because what do we know about the curse? We know the curse is related to the force field, right? Or just is the force field, is a property of the force field. We know the force field can be influenced by your consciousness, right? Um, so that feels like it has to be related to like them using two humans, because I assume both of them, their consciousnesses will affect the force field, right? And then being such close friends will have something to do with it, right? Like through the power of her fucking consciousness, did Mitty somehow force all of the force field over to her side so she gets hit by the curse? But then it's weird because Nanachi still gets affected, just in a weird fucking way, right? She gets turned into a bunny, right? Why? Why does that happen? It's like bizarre, right? Because if the force field got forced over all to Mitty's side, then you would think just nothing would happen to Nanachi, right? But instead, no. They get turned into a bunny. So I don't know. And yeah, Bondrew's just evil. He threw all the other kids down here, like, and Mitty dies, asking Nanachi to return their soul or to return her soul. But it's oh man. And I thought all this time that it was Nanachi was unable to do it, right? That Nanachi couldn't bring themselves to kill Mitty. But no, it's really that Mitty was made fucking immortal, right? Like, is it just a coincidence that that happened? Why did the Abyss do that? Why did the curse do that? Right? Is it a coincidence that the curse made her immortal when she died, thinking, "Oh, I really hope I can die after this happens to me," or God, I don't know. I don't know. That sucks. Either way, I don't know. And Bondrewd decides to emotionally torture Nanachi while making her go through evil slave child labor while they dissect people or something. So that's good. That's awesome. Wow. Perfect. Um Bondrewd's so excited to show Nanachi the evil, horrible torture that he's doing. Really great, really cool. He seems to just have no humanity at all, right? He seems to just be completely disconnected from his humanity, right? Like, the curse of the sixth layer is supposed to be the loss of your humanity. I mean, it seems like Bondrewd is the one being affected by that, right? Like, it seems like he's just completely insane. That he has no... Like, the fact that he decided to show Nanachi this, like, what? Has he lost it so much? He has such little connection to, like, the idea of human empathy or anything that he thinks Nanachi would just be like, oh, wow, that's so cool. Thanks for showing me. Like, man, that's really something, right? The other thing about all of this, right, is like Nanachi what is Nanachi for Bondrewd, right? Like, Nanachi is a representation of, like, his success, right? Like, isn't Nanachi proof that it is possible to traverse the abyss without being killed by the curse, right? I mean, you turn into a weird fluffy thing, but that's okay. Like, so you would think for Bondrewd that Nanachi would be the one he would be doing crazy experiments on, because Nanachi is the successful experiment, right? And at the same time, it's even more surprising that Nanachi was able to escape, right? I'm surprised Bondrewd didn't tie Nanachi to a table and keep her there forever, right? But I don't know. I don't know. And fucking off we go. Off we go. Tries, yeah, no, just no Mitty left. Tries to kill Mitty. This is where the medicines came from, right? Yeah, this is why Nanachi was trying to inject Mitty with things, right? So it's so potent, this immortality that Mitty has, that Mitty's blood is capable of curing anything, essentially, right? So Bondrewd has a relic, Sparagmos, that shoots a laser like Reg's thing, right? Which is interesting, right? It must be on a much smaller scale than Reg's laser, because it was able to destroy just one of Mitty's eyes, right? Which is interesting. It makes you think, like, if Bondrewd fucking finds out about Reg, what the hell? What, like, we should not let Bondrewd find out about Reg, basically. Because man, would not be good. I don't want Bondrewd getting his hands on him. And yeah, it's gonna be so hard on Reg, obviously, to kill Mitty. I'm glad he was able to go through with it. But it's like we've talked before about how, like, in episode 10, it almost felt like it hurt Reg more than it hurt Rico what was going on, you know? Because Reg was blaming himself and all this so awful, right? And in this moment, it's like, man, the thing with this is it was clearly not like that in this case, right? For Nanachi, this was much more significant and much worse than it was for Reg, you know? I think the scene when it happens makes that very clear. So in that case, it's like, it's interesting, you know, because it puts Reg in the position of him comforting her instead of the other way around, you know? I don't know. It's interesting. Mitty's soul is imprisoned within the body, and yeah, I agree. Hmm. Thought of you as being so dependable, but just now you appeared so fragile. It's an interesting thing for Reg to think about, right? Because he's always relied on other people to be so dependable for him, right? He's always relied on the commands of others, essentially. He's just done what other people tell him to do. So, him having this realization that Nanachi was never, like, perfect and infallible, it's interesting, right? It makes you think, like, what effect is that going to have on Reg in the future, right? Like, in terms of being able to make his own decisions and do his own stuff, you know? Because that's kind of always been his problem, is this lack of individuality and this he's just so insecure and so unable to make his own choices and do his own thing, you know. But I feel like his realization that Nanachi isn't perfect might help him with that, I guess. It's your very reason for living. After I kill Mitty, what will become of you? And that's very true, right? It's very interesting. No, it's interesting because just like how Nanachi's reason for living comes from another person, comes from Mitty, right? That's her whole reason that's all the reason she ever found. It's kind of like that for Reg too, right? Like, Reg is only going into the abyss because of Rico, right? Like, yes, he wanted to know who and what he was, right? But that was really spurred on by Rico and her attitude towards all of it, you know? And not only that, but even like him, I don't know, doing anything ever he always looks to other people for what to do and how he should act and everything, you know what I mean? So just like how Nanachi has to find a new purpose and like what she's gonna do with her life now without Mitty around, right? Just how to move on after all this, after being stuck for so long. Red kind of has to do the same thing, but it's like he just has to find who he is at all. He has to find some sense of individuality that isn't reliant on other people, right? Hmm. And man, we cooked some more. We should have known that there was no way Reg was going to be good at this, right? He's never cooked before. Like, come on. It's interesting though. It does show him taking the initiative and like doing something, right? But he makes this that looks like slime. Like, this, man, I would not eat this. That's for sure. It shows how much they need Rico. God. Oh my god, Nanachi reading Mitty a fucking bedtime story. It shows how attached Nanachi is still to Mitty this whole time, right? And how it's just like, and despite that Nanachi of course knows, right, that it would be better off for Mitty to be released from her suffering, like. And of course, and in this moment, it's like Reg has to be thinking about this and Rico too, right? Like he looks at Rico's arm. I feel like he's thinking about like it could have been so easy for Rico to be in that same situation, right? It makes you think back to the thing that Nanshi said a few episodes ago about how if it was the sixth layer and Reg did what he did, Rico would be in the same position as Mitty right now. You know what I mean? So like, oh man, I don't know, and it just makes you wonder like what would Reg do if that happened to Rico? Like, and yeah, I mean it would be so hard to approach Reg and say that again. Is it okay to just leave things as they are? And it's an interesting thing for Reg to say. I feel like it's relevant alongside like the stuff we were saying earlier, right? The idea of things never being able to return to how they were, right? Um, I don't know. It's interesting because it just makes me think. It's like yes, Nachi is stuck, and Nanachi, I guess leaving things as they are. I guess yeah, Nanachi would still be stuck here with Mitty forever. I guess right, but things would still never return to how they were. Right, things would still change despite that. You know what I mean? Like, hmm, it's interesting. It makes me think about how does Reg apply this to like his life and his relationship with Rico probably. But I don't know. I don't know. Because it makes me think about Reg's like over reliance on others as well, right? Like, because essentially he's grappling with that same problem through this as well, like because Nachi and Reg they kind of just have the same issue there, like hmm, is Mitty unhappy being together with you? She seems to be living so peacefully, so it's really necessary to kill her. And man, I mean, Nanachi's thought about this a lot, right? That going on like this, it can't be done forever, right? That you can't just stand still forever, because one day Nanachi will die, and then Mitty will. Yeah. Mitty will be alone forever and suffer. For all eternity, until the heat death of the universe, maybe. I mean, like, who knows? Reg, this is the last chance for us. It's interesting that Nanachi says it like this, says us, because for Nanachi, the whole universe really is Mitty, right? Like, Nanashi doesn't say this is the last chance for Mitty. No, it's the last chance for both of them, because it's just Mitty is all that matters, like, oh, man. An opportunity like this won't ever present itself again. Yeah, probably. Really, really puts Reg in the position. Yeah, he has to do it. Don't take your own life. Yeah, and I mean, I've still got to take care of Rico, right? But yeah, I mean, you can't. Yeah, even after she's done with Rico, right? She can't just have all of her self-worth, all of her gold and everything be bound to another person like that, right? She has to find some kind of meaning that means something to her that isn't just another person has given her something. You know what I mean? And I mean, and that applies so much to Reg as well, right? So it's like, yeah, I mean, God, it has to be such a hard decision for Reg to make. And we just fucking go right into it. God, it's so sad. God, it's so sad. All of these toys that Nanashi has made for Mitty. How many like hundreds of hours? I mean, how long do you think it took Nanashi to learn how to do this too, right? To make stuffed animals like this? How many she's made? Like they're fucking crazy, right? How long would it take to make these things? Probably literally hundreds of hours of work right here that she has done, like it's so fucking sad. It's like, and at first it's like Nanachi, like what Nanachi, what almost like was unable to comprehend what was about to happen, right? This very muted goodbye, like turning away from Mitty, right? And it's like right before it happens, like Nanachi realizes, like, oh shit, this really is it, right? Like it's about to happen. Like it finally clicks, probably, right? Because how many times has Nanachi gone through this? How many times has Nanachi done something and been like, okay, this might kill Mitty, this might be it, At this point, it just must not feel real anymore, right? But it's like they realize that, like, no, this is it. You know, this is your final goodbye with Mitty. Man, and God, how hard it has to be after that to say for Reg to do it, right? Like, fuck, man, destroys everything. Ah, what a fucking sad scene. And this is what I mean from what I was saying earlier, right? Like, Reg starts crying. It's clear how much it affected him, but it affected Nanashi so much more, right? Like, it's, God, her treasure. What, man. Ah, very sad. Very sad. And then we get a fucking crazy ass scene, which like I didn't even like. I was barely paying attention to it because of that, right? Like, man. So I mean, here's fucking Reg hanging around with Liza. Liza was a good cook, just like Rico, and they were doing who knows what, right? I mean, we kind of already had confirmation of this that Reg was hanging around with Liza, right? But hmm, I don't know. I don't know what to make of that. And then Rico's awake, of course. Thank God. Thank God Rico appears right when we need her. Man, I don't know. It's God. What would we have done if Rico hadn't woken up right here? Right? Like, oh man. Ah, just man, it's just what we need. She is the perfect the bundle of sunshine that we both need to not kill ourselves right now. Like Jesus Christ. I don't want to know what the attitude, what the mood would have been like if Rico hadn't woken up right then and there. Jesus. But Rico's really into Nanachi. Can't really blame her. Nanachi seems to be into it too. But I don't know. With like, sure, seems good to me. Why not? The first good food that Nanachi ever gets to eat is Rico's cooking. Thank God we have Rico here. God, man. God, Nanachi must be real interesting to Rico. I'm surprised Rico hasn't, I don't know, started experimenting on Nanachi yet. Like Rico did with Reg, you know? Like in that case it's interesting how you could almost say Rico and Bondrewd have an interesting some interesting comparisons you could make between them, right? Like man, I don't know. I don't know. They're both very interested by the abyss, I guess you could say, right? That's for sure. Bondrewd takes it pretty far though. And Rico asks, wasn't there another person here? Because of the dream she had. So it makes me think, like, did Rico. Because Reg brings this up at the end of this, right? About how, like, Rico. The whole thing about Rico and the curse repelling vessel and having died and having, like, you know, potentially this weird connection to the Abyss, right? So it makes you think, like, does Rico truly have some kind of weird fucking soul jutsu magic going on? Okay, I don't know about that, but some weird connection to souls, right? Because of Rico's like some kind of inherent connection to the Abyss, perhaps. You know what I mean? Like some weird ability to connect to MIDI like that. You know, it's very interesting. I don't know. I don't know. Some connection to her soul directly, perhaps, right? But it's like this dream she has. It seems like it really is. It's just like what MIDI was experiencing, I guess, right? Hmm. And that's what Rico's good at. I couldn't speak, but with my eyes alone, I kept on telling her, well, it'll be all right, it'll be all right. That's what, man, that's what Rico does. That's what Rico does for the whole show, is makes the show not terrifying and the world not awful, right? Then I smelled something like smoke and the crying stopped. The girl simply left without ever turning to look back. Gotta keep taking a step forward, right? Gotta keep going. She was just like all of the cave raiders I've seen. That eye I saw was filled with longing. Still has her purpose, still has the longing despite all of this. And she woke up. Hmm. This time, make sure you really protect her, right? I mean, yeah, it's like, because on some level, it's like Nana, she sees herself in Reg so much that it's like, yeah, I mean, Nanachi, of course, has to blame on some level what happened to Midi, right? On themselves, but I don't know. But, at least this time, it's like Nanachi can also help protect Riko. It's like, yeah, Riko will be fine, I'm sure. We get led to the awesome hot springs filled with bioluminescent algae. And God, Reg needs to fucking calm down. But I don't know, Nanachi enjoyed the show, I suppose. But you know what? This is an interesting scene because it further connects us kind of to the idea of Reg's like humanity, I guess, right? It really does. It's kind of like a final, I don't know, a final step where it really shows. It's like, I mean, I hope if Riko gets anything out of this, that like she'll, I don't know. I hope at this point she understands. I mean, especially probably more so after seeing Reg's reaction to her fucking death, essentially. That yeah, I mean he's a person, right? Like obviously, God, now that she fucking bringing this up, like, yeah, let me remind you of when Riko was fucking dead and you had to do CPR. Like, come on, you can't just bring that up. Jesus. Yeah, Nanachi can't get in. I mean, how long would Nanachi be wet for if she got in there, right? All of her fur, like. Thanks for pulling Reg's treasure up out of that place. Hope you can wait for me just a bit longer. And that hope makes me think, makes me hope that it's like it's Nanachi saying that yeah, she has more purpose now. She has found more purpose, more things she wants to do other than just dying to return to Midi, right? Like, yeah, you gotta hope. You gotta hope. God, and we cut the fucking mushrooms out of Riko's arm. No kidding that they were painful, huh? But it's worth it, right? She still has her hand. She still has it. It works a little bit, right? It is much better than nothing. Hmm. God, and Reg blames himself, of course. Hmm. just like Nanachi and Midi, yeah. The scar's proof, precious proof you protected me. Because it really is. Because, like, for one, also, she would just be dead. She would have been dead tenfold over if it wasn't for Reg in the first place. So, like, he is really putting way too much blame on himself, right? Like, come on. And Nanachi is coming along with us. Nothing better to do, right? If I abandoned you midway through your journey, she'd be mad at me when we next met. That's a good way to look at it, I suppose, right? We gotta go. Her mother's waiting for her after all. Man, an interesting idea. I really do wonder if her mother's down there or not. I guess we'll see, right? That's the longing. That's the longing that never ceases. We get this fucking crazy ass sequence. God, this balloon. God, it's so good. It's so powerful, right? We fucking montage of us preparing everything, the balloon returning, showing us everything that we've gone through. It gets saved by Marulk. They patch it up for us. God, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's beautiful. And like the way the music is in this scene, especially at the end here, fucking Ozen with the smallest smirk of all time. Oh man, the music during this part, when it's just these bugs come through and it comes out just hanging on by a thread still, right? Just like our main characters, right? Still hanging on despite everything we've gone through, right? Despite all of the trials and tribulations that life has put us through, we are still hanging on. We are still fucking making it. We're still doing it. And it makes it to the surface. And we got a giant backpack. All of them, like, could fit inside of the backpack together. So that's a pretty big backpack. And fucking Nat picks it up. He finds it. I wonder if Ozen's whole thing about the weird time stuff in the Abyss is true. I wonder how long it's even been on the surface. Who knows? I guess we don't know how long it's been in the Abyss either, right? But very nice that they'll know. They'll know that Riko's alive at least, right? That's gonna be very bittersweet because she's not coming back, but God, just insanely beautiful shots. It looks so good. And off we go. It's gotta be so hard for Najee to leave this place behind after everything, you know? Like, we're stuck there for so long. But on we go, on we go. And then we're down to the evil experimentation dungeon again with Bondrewd. So he has these lights that control everything, or like let him see everything. I assume, of course, he's talking about Mitty, right? Her signal has disappeared. Like what, the signal of her soul or something? Man, I'd very much like to see you again. Well, I hope we do. I hope Reg one-shots you. Like, can't Reg just destroy... Like, yeah, the second we see this guy, Reg can just blast him. Like, he's dead. Like, what's he gonna do, huh? What's he gonna do about that? So, okay, well, that was Season 1 of Made in Abyss. We are watching the movie next. So, man, sounds good. That'll be an even longer video than this one. So, cool. Anything else I want to say? I don't think so. That was really good. I enjoyed it. So, subscribe, please, if you enjoy my videos. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. And I will see you in the next one.